Hey guys, Rafe here from Evolve Move Play. Today I've got a question for you. How many times have you seen an article that said, here are 10 new exercises that you absolutely have to add to your routine? Have you ever wondered if you're properly hitting your biceps at least 3 different ways? Have you ever thought, how am I going to fit anterior, posterior, and axial loading of my glutes into my routine? Or that I need to do side lunges and forward lunges and reverse lunges, and I need to do ipsilateral and contralateral reaches with them. Is your head spinning? The truth is, if you were to try to hit every exercise that you'd been told was incredibly important in a T Nation article or Men's Health magazine, you'd never get out of the gym. So why is this? Is it just that fitness celebrities need to find ways to sell articles? Do you just need to do the big 3 lifts and get out of the gym? I don't think that's true. I think there is a reason why we have this proliferation of named exercises coming out of physical therapists and personal trainers. It's because we're trying to reduce the incredibly complex system of human movement. But it's putting the cart before the horse. We need to go to the big categories of movement that humans have always needed to do. Go climb a tree and ask yourself how many expressions of pressing something away and pulling something in you're expressing. How many different hip and ankle and knee positions are expressing? How many different directions of reach? How many planes of motion? Go wrestle with somebody. How many lunges are you expressing? How many hip hinges? How many squats? How many presses? How many pulls? This is what your body evolved for. The problem is in trying to reverse engineer something as broad and complex as human movement. You need to move like a human first. You need to run and jump and climb through the natural world. You need to wrestle and kickbox and roughhouse with other human beings. You need to lift and carry and throw natural objects. This is where you're going to get the greatest diversity of movement. This is where you're going to express all those patterns. This is how you solve the problem of having way too many exercises, because they all come out naturally when you express human movement. And when we do this, now we actually have a guide for when isolation is needed and appropriate. When you can see an athlete moving like this, you can start to have a good guide to what's missing for real from their abilities and where you need to go back and build those little pieces. So all those exercises, they can be important in the right context for the individual athlete. And you find that out by putting them in real movement and then going back and isolating. You can't build a system this complex by starting with just all the pieces. You have to start with the categories of natural human movement and then identify what needs to be isolated. Move like a human first, then worry about isolation. Thank you guys for watching. If this post resonated with you, please like our page, because you're going to get the best information on human movement, and share this so other people can see what it really means to move like a human being.